In the hot and mysterious lands of Mexico, the adventure of four friends turned into a nightmare. Two girls, Emily and Sophia, and two boys, Daniel and Liam, had come to Mexico for a vacation. However, being in the wrong place at the wrong time led them to fall into a trap that would change their lives forever. Captured by a cartel, the four friends initially thought they were being held as prisoners. But the hospitality they were shown was nothing like they expected. The cartel held the four friends in a private hotel. From the outside, the hotel was a symbol of luxury and comfort. Grand dining tables, elegant decor, spacious bathrooms, and massage rooms. Everything was perfect. However, this luxury came at a price: their freedom. They were strictly forbidden from leaving the hotel. Although they were treated with respect, their requests were never acknowledged. Every time they tried to speak to the cartel officials, they were either ignored or the subject was changed. For 5 days, Emily, Sophia, Daniel, and Liam waited in the hotel, unaware of what awaited them. Each day they were dressed in new clothes and fed the finest meals. But beneath this luxury lay a dark truth. With each passing day, the fear inside them grew. Every attempt to regain their freedom hit a wall. On the evening of the 5th day, they were told they would dine with the cartel leader, El Jefe. A VIP vehicle picked them up from the hotel and took them to a mansion resembling a palace. The dinner was lavish and extravagant. However, the drinks they were served were laced with a sedative that slowly numbed their senses. Whenever they tried to bring up their freedom during the meal, El Jefe brushed them off. They agreed to stay the night, but the fear inside them never subsided. At midnight, they fell into a deep sleep due to the sedative. But this sleep marked the beginning of their nightmare. Just before dawn, they were taken from their beds and brought to a shed in the backyard. When they woke up, they found themselves tied to 4 wooden crosses. Their hands and feet were still numb. Black bags were placed over their heads. As they tried to comprehend what was happening, the bags were removed, and they realized they were tied to crosses. 4 cameras and a computer surrounded them. The floor and walls were stained with blood. Their hearts raced with fear. A masked man, the executioner, terrifying in appearance, stood before them. He turned on the live stream from the computer and announced, "Our broadcast begins in 10 minutes." The 4 friends, still trying to understand their situation, had their mouths taped shut by the executioner to silence their screams. As the live stream began, thousands of viewers tuned in. The audience donated money to express their approval and make requests. The first victim was Emily. The executioner unveiled a set of tools covered by a black cloth. Inside were scalpels, saws, scissors, knives, and other deadly instruments. The highest bidder's request would be carried out. A stockbroker, having lost a fortune earlier that day, made the highest bid. He requested that Emily be skinned alive slowly, starting from her shoulders. The executioner complied, and Emily's screams echoed through the live stream as her skin was peeled off piece by piece. For the second victim, Sophia, the highest bidder, requested that a venomous mamba snake be inserted into her mouth and anus. Sophia died in agony as the snake's venom took effect. The third victim's auction ended with a request to impale Daniel on a stake and cut off his limbs while he was still alive. Daniel endured the horrific torture before succumbing to his injuries. For the fourth and final victim, Liam, the highest bidder, demanded that he be laid horizontally, doused with gasoline and set on fire limb by limb. Liam writhed in pain as his limbs burned, and finally, his entire body was set ablaze. Within an hour, all 4 friends had died in agony. Millions of dollars were raised from the live stream. The cartel, led by El Jefe, had successfully completed its dark game. But the memory of this horrifying event would haunt the viewers forever.